Hey, what's going on, guys? Edward here with another video. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you guys coming back again to the videos. So basically, today I wanted to share with you another strategy um, for pairs this time. Okay, this is basically trend line. Okay, trading trend lines, and most likely the actual breakout, like the correction of that trend. Like what I'm going to show you now is going to tell you when the trend might be ending, and then it might be either reversing or doing at least a pullback. All right. So we're gonna with this strategy basically. When I started actually implementing it and using it when I was trading pairs, now that I'm just using indices. By the way, you can use this strategy as well in indices because it's based on trend. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to look for a pair. Okay, there are a bunch of pairs, a lot of pairs. So you need to look for a pair that has a lot of trends. Like I know some pairs, you know when you watch them like that, you will see just a bunch of consolidation, like and a lot of wicks, big wicks to the upside, to the downside. That is not what you're looking for. So if you see something like that in a pair, stay away from that pair. Okay, maybe it's is going through a difficult time right now, or maybe it's just a period of consolidation. So there's nothing you can do right there. So just stay away from it, and try to look for different pairs. Okay, there are a bunch of pairs where you can actually find and that they actually have trends. They actually trend a lot. So let's go maybe with Euro USD, which is the most common pair. So this can work in any time frame. Okay, any time frame. You can go even a daily, for hour, 1 hour, even scalping. Okay, as long as you're seeing a trend, is good. All right. So like right here also you can see just a nice trend being broken, and the price is now coming back. So maybe see if we can use this as an example. Yeah, we can definitely use this as an example. I will be showing another pair um, later, but this is a nice example of a nice trend. At least you see this trend right here. It was a nice, decent, push up and then broke and then now massive drop. So you see, it's like in a straight line. Okay, your USD is nice in this type of formations. Okay, not all the time. Not gonna lie, not all the time you're gonna have a nice trend like that. Sometimes you're gonna have periods of consolidation, but pretty much right here you see another nice trend right here. You have another nice trend to the bottom. So Euro USD is nice for this. Okay, so um, since I, if you've been following me for a long time now, you know that I'm a breakout trader. Okay, I love trading breakouts of a trend or of a flag or formation, whatever formation is doing. Maybe a wedge formation or something like that. But I am a breakout trader and I love trading breakouts. So that being said, you know that on my chart right now, I'm using the 50 simple moving average. Okay, it's a 50 simple moving average, and I'm using my RSI. The way I use the RSI, you should know already that I don't care if the price is overbought or oversold. I only care about the middle line, which means if the price is below the 50%, you see it's a big downtrend. You see the whole time right here, pretty much from the moment the price broke this trend to the upside, you see immediately right here. I'm going to make a mark right here with that candle breaking. Also broke the 50% on the RSI, and you see it was all the time it was below the 50%. You see, now when it's coming back up, it's actually coming back up with this big ass candle right there. It could be maybe that one, or let's say this one right there. All right. Now you see the price coming back up. Now it's starting to play and move on top of the 50%. So guess what? We are on an uptrend. All right. So I love RSI indicator for this. Okay, is definitely going to help you. Um, Sometimes even predict the breakout before the breakout happens. All right. So like um, right now, right here, you see this nice trend right there, trending. Okay, something that you should know, I didn't know at the beginning when I was starting, is that divergence is so powerful, guys. Divergence is like, my God, like when I found out about divergence, I of course I didn't know what it was, but I did not how powerful divergence is. All right. Now, when you see a trend, when you spot a trend, when you're able, let's say you spotted this trend somewhere around here. You open up your chart, you turn on your computer, your phone, whatever. The market was somewhere around here, right? So well, at least you draw your line and you know that you're on a downtrend. Let's say you don't want to get in on the actual, like in this movement right here. You just want to wait for the breakout to the upside, okay? The market has been trending for a few hours, maybe a few days. See how many days pretty much from the breakout to here, about 27 days. So yeah, that's quite a lot. So it's been trending for, you see, for about an entire month almost. So um, at this point, it's up to you. If you want to actually trade this type of formation, you can find some type of setups, simple price action, maybe a breakout of the trend, breakout of the structure. But let's say you don't want to do that. You just want to wait for a clear breakout, right? So you set your alerts. You start setting your alerts somewhere around close. Let's say the market is dropping now, dropping, dropping. Now, pay attention to the RSI, okay? When the trend, and listen to this, don't forget this. When the market is trending, the RSI can predict the end of the trend, okay? It can definitely predict the end of the trend. It's that simple. Right here, look at this big ass divergence, okay? What is a divergence? Basically, when the RSI is giving a direction, right here on the RSI. Let me put it bigger. On the RSI, you see is creating, this is the lowest point, it's creating higher lows. You see, every time it's actually creating higher lows. So it's pushing up on the RSI. Now, when you look in this direction, pretty much even from here to here, what do you see on the chart? You see the divergence right there, okay? So nice. So the price is creating lower lows on the chart, and on the RSI is creating higher lows. So that is already telling you something, okay? That is already telling you something, right? Now, what we know is we're still below the 50% of the RSI, right? We're still below. We need to wait for the market to start showing signs that we want to break above the actual 50% of the RSI. And coincidentally, which is like magic, like every time you might think that this is, that I'm lying, but every time the market breaks on top, like every time you're at the bottom of a trend and the market breaks and start climbing on top of the 50% of the RSI, most likely you're going to see, like, I mean, I don't want to say 100% of the times, but geez, like very close. It's going to be breaking that movement, that candle right there, which is a beautiful trigger. It's going to be breaking either the trend, and also you can see also the 50 simple moving average right there is also breaking it. So I mean, right there was your entry sign. Let's say you don't want to get in there because you might think it's too early. You want to wait for the breakout of this zone, right? This entire support right there, or resistance, which is basically price action. So that's it. You wait for the breakout, next candle, boom, entry right there. Stop loss below the previous low right here, and the take profit, simple. All right, simple to take profit here. You can just go use your Fibonacci from the top of the trend to the bottom of the trend. All right, so your first take profit is should be 38.20, 50, or 61.8. Okay, because we're looking just for the pullback. Okay, sometimes like right here, you see this trend, you see this thing went down like hard, for an entire month falling, and even reached the previous low. So it's risky if you want to look for the previous low to be reached. Okay, it may be happen. It may actually happen. All right, it may be reached, the actual final. Let's say you wanted to get in here on the breakout. Same thing happened. You see the price was trending. While the price was trending to the upside, you see it was all the time on top of the 50% on the RSI. As soon as it went down, coincidentally, with that big ass candle right there, it broke the trend line and it started to come below. Now, look, the trend is a small trend. I'm on a 4 hour. So it means that I have to play around with the time frames because right now you see that we are still on top of the 50 simple moving average. It has not broken yet because the trend is small. So you need to scale in. You need to scale in. Let's try to see how it looks on a 2 hour, on a 1 hour. Let's look at on a 1 hour, not 2 hours. Even though 2 hours look really nice, but right there. See, you're starting to see a little bit more noise. But it's good to scaling. Play around 4 hours, 2 hour, 1 hour. You see, depending on the time frame you are, depending on the size of the trend that you're seeing, because sometimes you're gonna see a massive trend, a big ass trend. But right now it's kind of like a small trend. But you see the breakout happening. All right, the price is coming below the 50% on the RSI. You see that it's breaking your trend, is breaking the 50 simple moving average. Now that is it. I mean, if you want to wait maybe until breakout of this small zone right here, you can wait it and maybe enter after the breakout. Some people might, because it's a pair, you might wait for a retest, okay? Because it is going to retest. On pairs, more often than not, you're going to have serious retests. So you got to get ready for that. But that is the entry point. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful breakout right there of that structure. And guess what? Let's try to detect some type of divergence. All right. Since I spotted this on, well, it was a nice trend, anyways. 4 hour. Let's try. Where was it? Here. Let's see if we can spot some type of divergence. Let's see. At least on a 4 hour, not happening. Let's go on a 2 hour. All right. Let's see. So right here, price is going down. Okay, not divergence. It might be right here. Might be something. Yeah, look at that. It's a straight line, and the price is creating high highs right there. So it's kind of still showing a divergence. Let's go 1 hour. Yeah, let's go 1 hour here. So pretty much from here, you see from this peak, there is a divergence, right? Price is creating, this is the highest point, it's creating higher lows, and here is creating higher highs. So it's pushing up while here it was going down. So that's a sign, okay? It doesn't mean, oh, I'm going to get in right away. No, all right? Because I know that many of you guys, and when I was starting, somebody told me about divergence. So I was like, oh shit, as soon as I saw the divergence right there, I was going on a sell or I was going on a buy, whatever the situation was. So no, that is just a sign for you that the price might be coming down now, that this trend might be ending. Okay. Now the breakout confirms that. All right. That's when you get in on the breakout. You don't get in here. All right. Don't forget that. Alrighty, so you see it's about confluences as well. You find a lot of confluences right here. You have most likely three confluences, which is at least the minimum amount of confluences that I look for before I make an entry. Three confluences at least. Alrighty, so um, so what is the strategy basically? You are going to be spotting a trend. Okay, once you see the trend, you draw your lines. And if you want to trade the breakout, you have the signs. First, you need to spot a divergence. Then the breakout confirms. Okay, pay attention to the RSI. Pay attention to also the 50 simple moving average. Like right here, this nice trend, the breakout happened. As soon as the breakout happened, it broke the 50 simple moving average. It broke your trend. You are on top. You're starting to come on top of the 50% on the RSI. Which pay attention to this. Many people don't know this. Many people actually still trying to trade when the price is overbought, you sell. When the price is oversold, you buy. So, I mean, if you have a strategy based on that, good. But look at this. This is killer. Look at this. Like I'm not lying. Look at even from here. I'm just putting all the time the price was on top of the RSI. You see, it was a whole trend. It was an entire trend. The price every time, the whole time from here to here, every time the price was below, not below, was downtrend, was going down, it was the whole time was below the 50%. So it's looking so cool, man. That no, I wish I would have known this when I was starting trading. I wish somebody would have told me this. All right. So that is basically it. All right. What I'm telling you is that try to look for pairs that has a lot of trends. Okay. So that will give you an idea that okay, it's a nice, let's say maybe that was the trend. It's a nice pair to trade, and it has a lot of trends. Okay. Let's see maybe what other type of trends, market trends. This is a lot of consolidation. Maybe You can find small trends right here. I don't know, maybe if you're scalping me right now, I'm on 4 hour. Let's say you're scalping, you might have some trends right there. You might, like right here, maybe was a trend. This is a small trend right there. Yeah. So trends to the downside. You know, let's see. NZD You see this nice trend right here. Also, um, this is a nice trend formation. You see the breakout. You see the big ass retest. The price was all the time below the um, 50%, 50 simple moving average. I'm sorry. So nice trend right there. So that is it basically, guys. You need to back test this. You need to go in the past. You need to look for pairs that trend. Okay, they have a lot of trends. I know there are a few pairs that they tend to consolidate a lot, but Euro USD is a very good example of trendings. Like this, this, this is nice. This is a nice trend. You know, at least a very long moment to the upside, and then it went to the downside very strong. So it's a nice pair as well. Even though has a lot of peaks, a lot of noise, but that's how pairs are, and I know you should know that. All right, so let's see the last one, Euro JPY. It's a nice trend. Big trends is actually like almost pushing up every time. So this is a nice downtrend. Okay, a nice small trend right there. Very nice straight line. You know, it's a very nice straight line. The price did a double top, and that thing broke. So that is basically it, guys. Put this into practice. I know most of my analysis, most of my strategies are based off of trend lines because I'm a breakout trader, I'm a trend trader, and that's basically what I do. You can definitely do this in Nasdaq US 30 as well. You can maybe find this as well, and because it's basically price action. What I'm doing is nothing out of this world. You know, it is basically price action, but using a combination for with the RSI and at least the 50 simple moving average, it is a nice indicator, and it's fired, it's lit, right? So I think I will leave this video until here, guys. Let me know if you have more questions. Let me know if you want to see more things, more of my strategies that I used to use in pairs. I will be more than happy to share it with you. All right. Again, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe if you're new. New content will be coming into the channel. Appreciate you guys subscribing and giving it a big thumbs up. Also, follow me on Telegram. If you're interested on the mentorships or on the course that I'm providing, just let me know in the comment section below, or just follow me on Telegram. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take it easy, guys.